Is it working? It's gonna let me on my video. It's gonna let me in now. Hey, let me in. All right. You guys don't get any fancy intros today, just me being bored, leaning on cutting boards while I do my sharing. Copy link. Switch to this page. Next. Post. Switch back to the personal. If anybody's there, I'll be checking for messages here in a minute. Fumble. This, refresh that, send this to one other person. And make fun of this guy real quick. One other thing to send, and done. This big. Oh, I definitely don't want to drop it. This phone's brand new. 2 days old. No. 5 days old. Yeah. Keep me company, dang it. I'm lonely. And that was charging. All right, here we go. Just so I have people to talk to. Talk to me. Don't run away. Look at that beautiful fresh pattern. For the record, all the flows on here is actually slowed up. Well, you never replied to me earlier. There it is. Yeah, but I also don't have you do this part. Plus, this is just the first round. I still got 3 more grits to go. Got nice and wet. That one's going to need to dry before I sand it. Once I knock this one out, I'll show you guys what I've done today. That thing's so full. Let me spray this one down and I'll show you what I've actually done so far since I got a big show coming up this weekend. All right. Let's see if I can do this without making anybody sick. Because I don't actually have this thing locked down today. That's what we got left for the first phase of sanding. I'm going to do this quick. Yeah. And that's what I've already gotten through. Plus adding all the handles, all the planing, more handles. I got a whole little one with handles in there. Yeah, that's what I've been up to today. You can do this without falling. Sweet, didn't fall. But yeah, Yeah, I've only got about 60 of these things that I'm trying to get through. I need them sanded with the final finish on them by tomorrow. And then I got to finish the YouTube video for this week and then play on the lathe and then unload my car to reload it and then take all the finish off. Hopefully I can get it all done tomorrow. If not, I got Friday. It's going to be a busy couple days. Texting me. Text message responded to. Put that back down there, and then we'll hit this side. I didn't notice that crack earlier. Yeah, I kind of figured. more to talking to myself anyway. I was hoping more people might actually be able to log in and chat. All right, and I'm back. No. Nope. Nope. All right. On to the next one. I got to look at that one though. That looks like it might have cracked in there. I might have to cut this one down again. Thought I was done, dang it. Still nothing. You guys got any questions, throw them in chat, and in between sanding sides, I'll be replying. Until we can get an actual conversation going, and then I'll probably just hang this stuff up and sit here and chat. Any new chats? Nope. Is it just me again? Okay, no. I would let you guys watch me spray this, but then I can't get this wet till I sand it. Otherwise, it gums my sandpaper up. All right. All right. Yeah. Sorry, text message. And we're back. I didn't say Siri. Go away. Okay. Siri's gone. Text message answered. Things are good. All right. I'll check those again once I finish these. I'm going to knit these two together because they're small. Now I can actually see it. Still no new chats. Oh, that stinks. This is what I was afraid of right there. See if I can do this and keep it in frame. That's an actual crack all the way through. Kind of hard to tell, but you can see how I can move it. That'll split. Can't use that one. I would try to salvage it, but it goes at least down to there. And that's a good, where my thumb is, looks like where the end of it is. And that's a good half the board. I'm gonna run this through the table saw later and just cut that off. Then I'll cut the other side of it out later and reuse it. I love Bluetooth. I love Bluetooth earpiece. I can walk away and you can't get away from me. No, they took off. Sorry, text message. Yeah. Anything new? All right. Back to sanding. That's off. My phone's blowing up all of a sudden. All right. I'll give this a little water. Three more, then I get to switch grits too. Woohoo! I didn't realize I left that on the text message I just replied to. You'll have to give me a second to get back to you. All right. There's that. Right. On to the last sanding pad of 180. All right. Whew. Feel like I've been doing this all day. Gonna grab a drink, chat. Nothing new. I think you guys be wanting to ask all kinds of questions. It's been forever since I've done one of these. No. Okay. That's not good. This is why the first pass always takes longer. Can you guys see that? Oh yeah. Where that little ledge is there? That's actually sticking up. So that's got to get knocked down, and I need a more aggressive grit to do that. So we're going to go down to 80 and back up to 180. Another ledge right there too. I forget you guys can't hear me when I do that. There's another ledge right there too. That one's still there a little bit too. Best thing you can do for that little bit, by the time I'm done with everything else, won't show up. Best thing you can do when you have something like that, sand out to where it's the worst and feather it in throughout the rest of the board. It might leave a little bit of an angle, but if you spread it out enough, it won't be noticeable. All right. All right. Spray this one down, 2 more, and we get to start doing it again with another finer grit. So while I'm spraying this, whoops. No damage. So yeah, I guess I could go over grit since I'm not getting questions. Although I don't think a lot of people really care about the rules of sanding and all that. Like when you do a sand like this is, I'm hitting this with 180. The next one should never be more than half of what that is, so it shouldn't be more than 270, which is why our next grit up is 220. Then from 220, you shouldn't ever increase by more than 110. And then next grit that's after that's 320, and that's when I stop with cutting boards. Don't exactly know the reason why, but that's the accepted knowledge. So you can increase by 50%, but no more. I know some people, they'll do 120, 220 and call it good. I mean, I don't know. I just like going to the finer grit because it brings more of the depth of the wood out. But yeah. Is my phone lagging again? Nope. All right. Here we go. And one other thing that I'm throwing out there, or want to throw out there, the higher the number, the finer the grit. So like a 40 is very aggressive, 320 is very fine. I have sanding grits that go all the way up to 12,000 in my shop. That's what I use for plastic pens, acrylics, polyurethane, stuff like that. Just fun facts. Since, yeah, still not seeing anything. While I finish this, anybody that's listening, why did the rock jump off the cliff into the river? No, I didn't do that. So I was just like, yeah, I'm done. Alright. There's that. My laser, I haven't even tried it. I'm working on the computer that runs that right now. It's having some issues. I'm hoping to get that up tonight. And I haven't touched my laser. I don't think 400 would be a waste of time. The problem is I can't get it without special ordering it, so I don't. And for the record, the punchline to my joke, that rock jumped so it could be a little bolder. Because I love stupid humor. All right. Fortunately, after this, let's just say I'm hoping to have all those done by lunch tomorrow. I really need to get a dust extractor hose attachment for this sander. One second. All right. Now what I was saying is I need to get a dust collector instead of this bag, because all that red that's getting left behind is sawdust that's just not getting pulled up. Look at that. That's a day's worth of sanding. Now that's a phone call, and I don't know who it is, so I ain't answering. All right. Now, my phone just blew up again, so a new chest, so we're gonna spray this down, and I'm almost out of water again. Dang it! I've had to fill this thing up like 3 times today. All right. Let me go top this off real quick. If anybody else has any questions, I will check in with you in 1 second. I just got to run and grab my hose. I might actually put together a clipboard for you guys too, because I had a scale cutting board today that is going to get a clipboard treatment. Already lasted it up, so it should be good to go. Before anybody asks, no, I'm not selling it. It's mine. I've been wanting a smaller one for a pad of paper for keeping track of sales. It shows. The big ones are taking too much room under the table. It's sad walking that far. I'm already winded. Oh well. I had a clip. I brought a clip back here a little bit ago. Huh. Oh, maybe I won't put one on there tonight. That's weird. I know I grabbed one. Okay, well apparently I put it some. I must have put it in that really special hiding spot unless I put it over there. Yeah, I don't see it. I know I grabbed one. I know I did. Yeah, you can kind of see the swirls that are on there. That's what I was talking to myself earlier about too. I need to get a dust collector attachment for this thing, and so I can hook it up to a shop vac or something. Because with that, all the sawdust would actually get pulled out. Ah. I don't even know how many boards that is today. But that's the hard part of the sanding done. I didn't think this time was going to come today. I literally watched 3 movies just getting everything done. Alright. So I can keep going with sanding, or I can run up front and grab a clipboard clip and put that thing together with your... What do y'all want to see? And now I'm not looking at chat for a minute. I think I've got one in here. I don't want to go away up front if I can help it. Found it. You have brought it back here. Anybody? Anybody? One second. Alright. I love long charging cords, but I hate it when they wrap around your feet. Alright, well. Yeah. Well, we're going to throw this thing on real quick then. That way I can let those boards dry a little bit longer. This is my failed cutting board that I had this morning. I had to plane too thin. And now, cool. I also found a small crack down there, so I was like, you know what? I'm not making it any smaller. I'm not doing anything. That's why I got a bunch of clipboard clips, just in case. Now we just hop in here. We are 6 1/8 across. Does anybody know what half of 6 1/8 inches is besides me? Time's up. It's 3 1/16. Doesn't have to be exactly perfect because, like I said, this is going to be mine. But I still want to get it as close as I can. One other fun trick I always do, I do one at a time when it comes to installing screws and stuff like this, because sometimes it moves a little bit. Once you put the first screw in, if you pre-drill both holes, then it doesn't always match up. So you lock one down and then do the rest, and that way you never miss. Because you can line everything up perfect, but you can still misalign one little thing and it will mess you up. I promise you that. Well, I hope I didn't grab these too long. Alright. Alright, that one's tight. As long as I don't go through the bottom, we're good. And if I do, well, it's mine, so I'll have to live with it. Never have a drill moving when you're checking to see if if you're getting close. And when you're doing that, I always like to set my drill to a lower speed. That way, you're less likely to blow through because you want to just sink it through too fast. If I had $1 for every time I've done that, I'd have a lot of dollars. All right. This cracks me when people come over and make fun of me for having stuff like these laying around. And why don't you just throw it away? This is why. But you guys, but it's starting to get cold here. All right. And there's a mini clipboard for you. And this phone just popped up with low battery. Where's that battery pack not charging it? There we go. Now we're getting the charge. All right. Now I gotta find the next grit. Now I got my to-do list that I can throw on there. There you go. My current to-do list. Too much. All right. Let me grab another table. I actually need to get something else built. Let me do that. I can stand in here at the dark for a little bit if I need to. Get something to actually get it done as well. Okay. No new chats. No real new text that telling me anything that they want to see. We need some wood glue. I need this. I need that. I need a square. What else do we need for this? I need my impact driver. I need my Lowe's bag that I don't know where I put it. Anybody know where I put my bag from Lowe's that I need? I thought I put it on this cart, but I don't see it. Not Lowe's. That's not from Lowe's. They're the wrong size. I know what I need. I need these clamps for sure. Alright, as soon as I find this bag from Lowe's, we're good to go. Good, sure. Back there. I got to go back there and get all that stuff again, because then I'll turn around, come home, and immediately find it. As see a new chat. I'll get there in a second. I gotta remember where I put this bag. I could have swore I put it right there or emptied it out and put it on my cart that I'm standing by. I'm so confused. Depends on the cost of the wood that I have. I'm not planning on making too many of them. That's just the one thing I can do with the cutting board that gets messed up. The bandsaw blades I was looking for earlier. I have those when I needed them. Where the heck is it? Yeah! Did I even bring it back here? Not on my table saw. Where on earth is it? Not in there. Dang it. I'm so stupid. I'm looking for a bag. That's what I needed from the inside of the bag. I took it out. I'm stupid. Okay. That I need my drill changed over to a wing nut driver. Because if anybody follows the channel, that display stand I made to hang my keychains and stuff with ended up failing. It's starting to fall apart in less than 3 months of use, so I went back to the drawing board and, well, we're gonna redo it right here, right now. So all I'm doing is squirting a little glue. Pop that over there, pop that right there. And lock that down. And what is that? That sounds really big. Hey, it actually held. I don't believe it. I was trying to do this the other night with screws that weren't quite long enough and they wouldn't bite. Hence the sarcasm. I don't want that. I want another side. I'll pop that over there. Hang this out over the edge. Put a little glue on here. I was going to do this in a video for an update, but I didn't have the patience. I need it ready for the weekend. Ah, that's right. Try falling apart on me again. Try running away from me. See what you get. The power of a good pair of clamps and pocket holes. Stuff goes together quick with a little know-how. I already know that setting won't work. Ow! That hurt. All right. All right. All right. Now, I'll be honest, from the last one, I did forget to measure one thing I need to know. So, I need my So I forgot to measure how far apart these were because I needed about another 1/4 inch. So I'm going to use, this is the longest keychain I make. All right, that's 5 3/8, so we'll give these, we'll go with 5.5 inches. All right. Did everybody leave me? I'm not seeing any more chats. I'm only live so I could talk to people. I don't bite, I promise. Too hard. And all right. All right. Got that. I'm gonna start getting chats soon, guys. I'm just gonna kill this so I can shoot. Oh, make me shut it down. I think I'm alone again. Really? Nobody's here? I'm all lonely again, guys. I don't like being lonely. That's when I start doing stupid things. You guys got to keep me supervised. Come on. All right. Oh, that wasn't any good. Anybody? Anybody? Putting this one on, then I'll end it. Anybody? Don't make me end this. I'll do it. Maybe this is why I don't do live streams. Nobody comes in and says hi during. Oh, they could say hi, they just don't stick around. Okay. Feeling the love, guys. Feeling the love. I'm coming around the back to see if I'm actually am alone. Which is weird because that phone says I've got 2 people here. My other one says 1, so I'm guessing it's not counting myself. Whoever's here, speak up now. Show yourself. It's fine. I'll just talk to myself some more. So the whole reason I clamp these before I move them, or before I run these screws in, is so nothing shifts on me. But yeah. Anybody? All right. Yeah, folks, I'm going to end it here since I think everybody's went to bed. So, I see 2 people. It's been popping in and out, but I need to focus on getting this knocked out, and I can't be doing that while I'm chatting. So, I'm going to get to it and focus in, double down. And yeah, unless somebody's going to say hi, I'll put another rung on, and if nobody says hi by then, I think it's going to be over. So, yeah. Oh, it would help if I measure that first, probably. So, you know, like I know where to put them. Oh. That cracked my neck in the most epic way ever. How we doing, newcomers? Feel free to say hey. I'm feeling kind of lonely all of a sudden. I like having peeps to talk to. And I'm just making a new display for shows I've got coming up because my old one was falling apart. I went from 4 to 1. That was depressing. Oh well. Well, I don't have a clamp. Sorry. Oh, I thought that was that's why that thing's got so much power. I thought I was using a 12 volt. No, I got a 20 in my hand. Good problem to have. Seriously, if anybody's here, feel free to say hey. Otherwise, I'm ending it here in a minute. Anybody? Anybody at all want to say hi? All right. I'm committing to this. Now I'm only adding the left two. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I've got 2 more to add, and if I don't get anybody talking to me by the time I'm done, I'm just ending it. Questions, comments, suggestions, hit them up now. Anybody? I'm checking text messages. All right. Oh, somebody just texted me. Oh, that's tight. That's tight. That's not square. I'm going to have to get a hammer. Thank God it's square. Oh. If whoever's texting me is talking about this, I'll be checking it in a minute. There we go. Wheeling tires on the red. Alright, before I commit to this all the way, I need to count a couple other things too. And now I haven't forgotten about my text message. Yeah, I missed a hook though. Alright. Let's freak the kids out and do some math in my head without actually using a calculator. 8. Alright, that means we got 40 hooks per side, so I'm not going to worry about drilling any more hook holes. And actually, for the bottom one, I am going to... You guys have never seen my display before. I also make light poles for like your lamps, fans, stuff like that. And I usually put those on the bottom. So the bottom of this one's going to be a little bit longer than the rest. And I can put those in closer together. So we're going to add the difference. So I don't know if this is shown here or not, but the hooks that are in here, I have holes drilled between every single one of them because I messed my math up when I was spacing them out, trying to get as much as I can. realized, sorry, I don't want it that crowded, so in this one I'm going to leave a little bit longer, and there's no way, without even trying to count, I grabbed the exact number of hooks I needed. That's crazy. If you guys have never seen this particular drill bit, it's great for eye bolts, wing nuts, these cup hooks. Trick I found, you start it by hand, put like one or two threads in, and then you can just pop it in your drill. And this is one you want to, I find it works better on slow speed with your drill. All right. And for the bottom one, I'm going to add an extra inch. And that reminds me before I forget, I heard a text message. Alright. So we're going to give this one an extra inch. We're going to give it 2 inches actually. This is the best part about doing this, measuring it out and looking at it before you glue and screw everything together. You can make adjustments. Okay. Got any chats? Nope, but I did. That text was somebody acknowledging stuff I'm doing, so I might do the other one. I might not. Let's be honest, I'm probably not, because ow, got some new video notifications on YouTube since I've been live that I kind of want to go check out. One of the guys that got me into lathe work just released a new vlog. They're going through a rough time with their family as well. So it's nice to see him. It's nice to see things getting back to normal for him. Don't want to go into too much because, well, yeah, go check their stuff out. It's Ben's Works Vlogs. And Works is W-O-R-X. And vlog just like we spell it. Since it's one of those fancy, fun new internet words. All right. Ow. It's a bit smaller, but there's anybody know what 4 times 8 without using a calculator? I can do this in my head, I just don't want to. It's what, 8, 16, so 32 keychains and 16 light poles per side. When we're done, all I'm going to do is build a second one just like this. Throw some hinges on one side so it opens up. There's one side. Other hinge side will be right here. It'll be a mirror just with the hooks facing out. And yeah. There we go. I think I'm going to call this one there. And get this other one knocked out. And relax with some sanding until noise curfew. So with that, I will say cat in the hat, and that be that. And I just realized I forgot to turn my music on for this. Sorry about that, guys. That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. 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 You can definitely tell it's been way too long since I've done this. There we go. All right, guys. I will say cat in the hat, that be that. And I'm gonna let this play for a minute. Whew. That was exhausting. Oh yeah, I should probably mute my mic. See y'all later, folks.